p.m. and they'll be taking on the All Iowa Attack 6th grade Nike team. So this is probably the top 6th grade team from All Iowa Attack AAU program. So a year younger, but probably the best players in the area at that age. Bobcats have looked good last game, moving the ball on offense and applying pressure on defense. So hopefully they can continue that. They dominated the boards as well in the last game. Got a lot of points in the paint, distributed the ball nicely down low. A lot of give and goes, a lot of looking for the cutters, and those plays were working for us. So hopefully that continues this game. Take a peek at the other team over here. It's been a great weekend so far. Big accomplishment for these girls to make it this far in the tournament. After losing game one, they've won the last 3, I believe, to make it here to the championship game. And regardless of how this one turns out, we got a lot to be proud of this weekend. All right, so we're about to get started. All right, so we're about to get started. Bobcats will have the same starting lineup as last game. We got, I believe, the same. Kaysen, Ellie, Logan taking the jump, Carly, and Emily. All right, first possession will go to the Iowa attack. She drives, kicks it out. Bobcats applying pressure. 2 on the ball. Carly nearly comes away with it. She spins out of pressure, puts up the 2 and hits it. So Iowa attack on the board first, up 2-0. They hit their first shot. Gets it over to Carly now. Carly will bring it up the court. Carly gets across half court and feeds it down low to Logan. Logan thinks about it, kicks it out. Kaysen drives, goes up for 2 and gets the lay-in. So Bobcats answer right back. And what are they doing here? They're saying that there was a foul on the shot. It's an and one, I think. So 15-10 on the clock. Kaysen with a chance for a 3-point play to start the game off offensively. Kaysen doesn't make the free throw. Still tied at 2 apiece. Iowa attack coming back the other way. Ellie applies pressure. She drives and kicks. Deep 3 off the rim. No rebound. Or rebounded by Ellie. Long rebound by Ellie. She'll hand it off to Kaysen to bring it up the court. Kaysen has 1 on her. Kaysen comes back to the middle, gets it down low to Logan. Logan drives into the paint. Doesn't like it. Nearly loses it. Now they're going to... That shot's no good. Good take by Logan, though. Now she drives. Good contest by Carly. Carly fights for it. It's going to be out of bounds. I think it'll be black possession still. Yep. Good defense by Carly to prevent the lay-in. Open look for 3. That's no good. Rebounded by Ellie. Ellie gets it over to Kaysen. Kaysen has 1 on her. Cuts to the middle. Tries to get it in. Gets it over the line to Logan. Logan hands it back off to Kaysen. Kaysen drives. Hands it off to Emily. Emily tries to get in the paint and does. Emily over to Ellie. Ellie backs it out to Carly. Carly pulls up for a 3 off the rim. And that's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Iowa ball. Bobcats try to... Logan takes away the pass as she tried to save it from going out of bounds. Logan dribbling into the paint, gets in, picks up her dribble, puts up the 2, no good, rebounded by Iowa. Iowa coming back this way. Ellie gets a hand on it. Iowa picks it up and gets across the line. And that's going to be out of bounds. So good pressure by the Bobcat defense to start the game and causing a turnover. I'm going to move my microphone a little closer to my face if I can. All right, hopefully that sounds okay. So Carly will bring it in for the Bobcats. She gets across midcourt, has 1 on her, uses her body to good feed down low. Pass doesn't make it though, and attack is coming back the other way. Emily puts pressure on her. They work it around. 2 on the ball. They're pressuring her, and they feed it away. Carly gets a hand on the ball. She's coming back the other way. She's got 1 on her. Feeds it back to Emily, and that's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with White. I forgot to start the clock there. Let some time tick off here. We got 12:48 on the clock. Bobcats feed it down low to Logan. Logan goes up for 2 and gets a bucket. Bobcats up 4-2 early here. 12:44 on the clock. Ellie applying pressure. Now Emily steps up. She gets around the defender, and Bobcats recover. They're going to call it travel. She shuffled her feet there for a moment. 12:29 to go in the first half. They get it into Kaysen. Kaysen gets it across midcourt and slows it down. Feeds it down low to Logan. Logan goes up for two and gets another one. Logan continuing her offensive showcase here this weekend. Bobcats up 6-2 early on. The pressure's been working against this team. Attack works it around. Good closeout by the Bobcats. They're going to call a body, a little bit of a hip check there with 11:55 to go. Clock still runs. Well, 11:49. Clock is continuing to run. 42, 41, 40, 37, 36. Is the clock supposed to run? They get it in. Shot, no good. Rebounded by Kaysen. She pulls it down. Kaysen gets across midcourt. Got one defender on her, picks up her dribble, wants to hand it over safely to somebody, gets it over to Logan. Now Logan picks up her dribble, feeds it down low to Carly. Carly spins in the paint, goes up for two. Carly draws the foul. Now they stop the clock. All right, 11:02 on the game clock. Quinn and Paige are getting ready to check in for the Bobcats as Carly goes to the line with two shots. Carly hits the first one. Second shot coming for Carly. Carly knocks down both of them. So 8-2 now the score. Quinn stepping in here to apply some pressure. Nearly gets a hand on that one. That one taken away again by Carly. Carly has another steal. She's going to slow it down here and get across midcourt. And Carly feeds it down low to Logan. Logan bodies into the paint, goes up for two, no good. Gets her own rebound, and it's getting taken away from behind. She comes away with it. It's going to be out of bounds, though. It'll be Iowa possession. Clock still running. Ooh, nearly took an extra step there. Good closeout by the Bobcats. That's going to go out of bounds. And another turnover. Bobcats will get it back here with 10:13 on the clock.
Relax and penetrate. Come on down. Relax and penetrate. You press the ball. Relax and penetrate.
Tying her shoe here.
There we go.
Quinn's got to tie her shoe real quick here. 10:13 on the game clock. All right.
Let's go.
Keep moving, Quinn. Keep moving. Quinn able to get it back and slow it down. That was a difficult inbound there. They get it in. Paige now with the ball. Paige feeds it down low to Juliet. Juliet goes for two, no good. Gets her own rebound, comes back out with it. Kicks it out to Paige for a deep two. That's a little short. That's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Iowa possession. They get it in. Quinn's applying the full court pressure here. Juliet applying pressure. They feed it down low. Logan's there to help. Timeout, Black. All right, so a good start for the Bobcats. 8-2 the score. 9:42 on the clock in the first half. All right, coming out of the timeout, it'll be Iowa possession. They They get it in. They get another cross-court pass. Iowa continues to work it around. They're looking for an open look somewhere. I think the coach in the timeout told them, don't be afraid to make those cross-court passes. So they get their own rebound after that missed three-pointer, another three-point attempt, and blocked by Callie, rebounded by Issa. Now Juliet has 2 on her. Help her, help her. Get across, Quinn, get across. Quinn splits the D, loses her hand, gets knocked away from behind. And Iowa coming back the other way. And she drives into the paint and puts up a shot. Issa there with the defense and gets the rebound. Issa looking for an outlet. Gets it over to Juliet. There's 2 on her. They're putting the full court pressure on. Help her. Help her. Quinn, stay back and help. White ball right here. I don't know what the call was, but all right, so Bobcats will inbound. That's knocked out. So we'll inch down the court here and get a redo.
Hey, stay in front. Stay in front. Stay in front.
They feed it into Issa. Issa tries to get it back to Page, but it goes out of bounds. All right, so now Attack is going to be applying their pressure. See if we can get past it. They kick it out, open look for 3, and she hits it. So these girls are talented. If they get those open looks, they will hit them. You know, it's a good team, and that's knocked out of bounds. We got to be careful with these passes with the inbound. No, it's right. It was 8-2. Now it's 8-5. Issa gets into the paint. Issa goes up for 2 and gets a bucket. They're looking for the open look for 3. They find one here. Good closeout by Callie. They're going to keep swinging it. Callie closes up the baseline. They feed it out. Now Quinn picks it up. Go, Quinn. Quinn hands it off to Paige. Paige runs into trouble, hands it off to Juliet. Juliet over to Quinn. Quinn drives in, kicks it out to, tries to get out to Callie, back to Quinn. Quinn looking for somewhere to go. Drives, tries to feed it down low.
Get back!
3-pointer, little short, white ball. Get into Carly. Now back to Juliet. Juliet gets it over to Carly. 6:14 on the clock. They feed it down low to Callie. Callie spins in the paint, goes up for 2, just off the rim, no whistle. Good luck. They feed it down low, and Attack responds with a bucket. It's now a 3-point game. They get it into Juliet. Juliet gets across midcourt. Open for the 2, puts it up, no good. Ball's loose, and Ellie comes away with it, but they're gonna call a jump ball. Emily checks in for Juliet. Bobcats Carly goes for the steal, nearly gets a hand on it. Open look for three, and hits that one. And now we're all tied up. So we've got to take care of those 3-pointers. Carly gets it in. Back to Carly. She'll bring it up the court. Gets it over to Emily. Carly spins into the paint, kicks it out. And Ellie puts up a shot. No good. Rebounded. It'll stay with White. Shoot the ball. Ellie looking to inbound. Nobody open. They feed it down low, and Carly goes up with it. Rebounded by Black, and now we have a jump ball. Jump ball will be White possession. Ellie looking for somewhere to go with it. Tries to find Callie, a little high on the pass though. Can't hang on to it, and Black will come away with it. Another 3-pointer. That's off the back heel, rebounded by Callie. Callie gets it up to Carly. Carly has one defender on her, pivots, thinks about it, goes up for the lay-in, no good. And they're gonna call a foul on the rebound. .4:12 on the game clock. They must have not stopped the clock on that whistle. All right, so good defense here, trapping her. Iowa retains possession. They're working it around. She drives the baseline, puts up the 2 and gets it. So Iowa attack now up by 2. They're figuring out how to get past these doubles. They feed it up to Kaysen now. Kaysen is going to pick up her dribble and kick it back out to Carly. I don't know what they called here. I guess they're going to call it travel. They're going to call it travel on that one. Sorry, I got to fix the clock here. 3:29 on the game clock. 3:25 now. Carly looking to get it in. Throws it deep. And Logan there to chase it down, but they recover. Nowhere to go. Finds Carly. Carly pump fakes and drives. Goes up for 2. Oh, can't get the bucket, but will go to the line. 3:10 on the clock. Carly will shoot 2. And she hits the first one. So it's a 1-point game. All right, 3:10 on the clock. Second one no good, rebounded by Black. They're coming back quickly. Emily and Carly are back. She pulls up for a 3. No good. Ball's loose. Carly secures the rebound. Nope. Now Emily picks it up. She's going to dribble down with speed. She's got one on her. She's trying to get all the way down. Goes up. They're going to call offensive foul on the push-off, I guess. Ellie will defend the backcourt here. They get it across. Bobcats applying pressure. She drives, kicks it out. Another 3-point look. That's a little long. It should go out of bounds. It'll be a white ball. Quinn will check in for Ellie.
Pick off the long one. Pick off the long one.
They get it into Quinn. Quinn gives it back to Carly. Carly will get across mid-court here. She's going to hand it off to Kaysen. Kaysen picks up her dribble, feeds it down low to Logan. Logan, they're gonna call it travel. Let's go, Quinn. And nobody on the back door. So Iowa Tech moves the ball effectively and they get a bucket. They get it into Quinn. Quinn back to Carly. Carly will bring it up with speed. She's going to drive all the way down, goes up for the layup, no good. Rebounded by Logan. Logan pivots in the paint, doesn't like it. 3-point attempt by Emily, rebounded by Carly. Kaysen now pulls up for three. That's going to be in. Kaysen knocks down a three to tie it up. So they get it in. Quinn now defending the backcourt. Three-point attempt. No good. Rebounded by Carly. Go, Quinn, go. Got Quinn on the backside. Quinn goes up for two. No good. Carly with the rebound. That's no good. Quinn fights for it, comes away with it, feeds it out. Now Carly drives. Carly goes up and Carly draws a foul. Good rebounding there by White. And Carly will go back to the free throw line here. Tied at 14 with 39 on the clock. She hits that one. Bobcats back up by one. Second one, no good. Rebounded by Black. Another three-pointer. That's no good. Rebounded by Kaysen. Kaysen looked to get rid of it. Took a step though, and they're going to call it travel.
You got 25 seconds. Get a good shot.
26 on the clock. Bobcats with a 1-point lead. They get it in. Quinn defending, she drives, kicks it out. Another three-pointer, no good. Box. Now Carly pulls down the rebound. We got 10 seconds on the clock. Carly's going to try to get all the way down the court. Does, puts up the floater and gets a bucket. Carly with a strong take. Now the lead is 3. We got 4 seconds. 4 seconds. Don't foul, don't foul. All right, so 17-14 is the game at half. A little bit of back and forth there in the first half, but all around well done. Have to continue to play smart and rebound the basketball. So towards the end of the second half there, Iowa Tech was starting to come back here and took the lead for a bit, largely off of some made three-pointers. Like a lot of these high-level teams, they can hit the threes if they're open, and we got to rotate quickly on defense and then box out and get rebounds. All right, so coming out of the half, it'll be all right, so Iowa will get the ball back here to start the second half. Quinn staying on her. She drives, pulls up for a 2, rims in and gets the fall. So back to a 1-point game. They get it into Logan. Logan looking for somewhere to go, gets up to Juliet. Juliet finds Quinn. Quinn's got some room. Tries to find Callie down low and gets the bucket. Good response there by the Bobcats now. Back to 3-point game. She gets across midcourt. Quinn reaches up and grabs it. She's going to sprint all the way down. Goes up for the 2, no good. Knocked out of bounds, and it'll be white ball. Bobcats looking to inbound. They find Logan. Logan dribbles into the paint, kicks it out to Quinn. Quinn's got one on her, feeds it back down to Logan. Logan gets into the paint, puts up a 2, no good, rebounded by Black. They're working it around. They want to find a 3. She steps back, no good. Loose ball, rebounded by Black. You got to fight for those rebounds if they miss a 3. And we're going to end up with a jump ball, I believe, finally. Clock continuing to run, 14 minutes on the clock. They get it, Bobcats get it in. Tries to find Quinn and knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with White. Apparently 13:51, and I can't catch up to the clock there because they're not really stopping it. Now they stopped it at 13:50. All right. They get into Logan. Back to Juliet. Juliet for a deep 3, a little short. She drives, kicks it to the corner. Good closeout. They do get a 3-pointer. That's no good. Rebounded by Paige. Paige will dribble up. Paige dribbles across midcourt and hands it off to Quinn. Floater, Quinn, floater. Paige feeds it down low to Callie. Callie goes up for 2 and draws a foul. So Callie will go to the line shooting 2. Bobcats holding on to a 3-point lead with 13 minutes to go. First one just off the front of the rim. Callie hits the second one, making a 4-point lead. Open look, she thought about the 3. They're going to call a travel on the shuffle step. So Bobcats will get it back. Clock continues to run. They get into Logan, back to Juliet. Juliet has one on her. Oh, tries to get it across. Get across, get across! Gets it across to Juliet just in time. Juliet backs her way into the paint, kicks it out to Kaysen. Kaysen spins into the paint, puts up a 2, gets it. Great move by Kaysen to methodically work her way in for the shot and get it to go. So Iowa Tech kicks it out. They're moving the ball well. Bobcats trying to close out. Do not want to commit fouls. Stolen by Juliet. She's coming back the other way. She gets all the way to the rim, goes up for two, no good. Rebounded by Black. Good defense by Juliet. She drives and kicks. They keep moving the ball. Eventually they get an open look for three. That's no good. And they're gonna let that go out of bounds. White ball. 11:30 on the clock.
Hey, here we go, Black, turn up. Turn up.
Oh, they try to throw it deep. That ball's taken away. And they're gonna call a foul on Black here. 11:22 on the clock. Bobcats fortunate there. Carly and Ellie will check in. Ellie looking to inbound, gets into Carly. Carly's got one on her. She feeds it up to Kaysen, a little too long though. Black beats her to it. They're coming back the other way. And she thinks about the three, doesn't like it. Kicks it back out. And Carly there to defend the corner. And now taken away. Wait, what? They're gonna say black ball. White ball, thank you. All right, so Bobcat ball. 10:49 on the clock. Carly looking to inbound. Gets it into Emily. Get across, there you go. Emily gets across. Hands it off to Carly, nearly an over and back, but just in time. Carly dribbling across, tries to get into the paint, kicks it out to Ellie. Deep two for Ellie, off the rim, rebounded by Isa. She's fighting for it, kicks it back out. Three-pointer by Kaysen, that's good. Kaysen with her second three of the day. 25-16 the score now with 10:15 to go in the game.
Keep working.
Nice feed down low. Good collapse by Carly to prevent the layup. Three-pointer, a little short, rebounded by Black. They kick it out, another three-pointer, and that's no good. They go up for the rebound, another rebound by Black. They're getting a few opportunities here, and they want another one. She pulls up for three. No good, but she's fouled on the shot. 9:42 to go. She'll have 3 free throws coming.
Here goes, let's go.
First one, no good. She's got 2 more coming. Second one's good. Eight-point game now. That one's no good. Rebounded by Carly. Carly goes to the floor and goes out of bounds. It'll be Iowa ball. They get it in. Ellie defending the ball. They get around the perimeter. Get over here, get over here. There you go. She drives the baseline, feeds it down low to the back door, and they get a bucket.
There we go.
All right, 25-18 the score. Gets it into Isa. Isa back to Carly. Carly over to Emily. Emily over to Kaysen. Kaysen, another open look for three. No good. Rebounded by Black. They're coming back the other way with speed here. Emily's back defending. Prevents the baseline. They kick it to the middle. And now she drives. Carly's there to defend, but she gets a bucket. And now it's a 5-point game. Well, it says it's a 4-point game. I thought it was 25-20, but maybe I missed a bucket or something. You got 25-21, is that right? All right. So it's a 4-point game now. I must have missed a free throw or something. $8:52 on the clock. Let me fix that. All right, so White will inbound. Quinn checked in. Gets it into Carly. Carly, back to Quinn. Back to Carly. Carly using her body to work her way in. Gets it out to Quinn. Over to Kaysen. Kaysen drives into the paint. Pulls back for two. Knocks it down. Big bucket by Kaysen. Shot no good, but they're rebounded by Iowa. They feed it, tries to feed it to her teammate. Kaysen picks it up and comes back with it. Spins away, hands it off to Carly. Carly gets across midcourt. Carly hands it off to Kaysen. Kaysen pulls back for three, knocks it down. Kaysen's on fire from three, and oops. Quinn with the steal. Quinn gets two more. Timeout. 7:36 on the game clock, and it's now 11-point lead for the Bobcats as they try to hang on and close this one out. I'm gonna try to, I feel like there's a smudge on my lens here. Hold on. All right, so Bobcats take the floor following the timeout. 7:36 on the clock. Kaysen's knocked down a couple of threes at least today, maybe two or three, which has been very helpful. Quinn just got a steal and a bucket to help widen the gap here. But this team is going to look to move the ball around. This Iowa team is going to try to move the ball around and look for open threes because they can hit them. And that's something we could be vulnerable to if we continue to put pressure on the ball. Quinn gets a hand on it and takes it away. She'll dribble up. You got her. Use your speed. There you go. Picks it up. Gets around the defender, and they're going to call a foul on Black. So 7-10, 7-9 on the clock. White will inbound. They get it into Logan. Logan tries to feed it down low to Issa. Issa has one on her, kicks it back out to Quinn. Quinn pulls up. No good. They get it, work it around. They're looking for a three. Quinn almost gets a hand on that one again. They work in the middle. Good defense. Shot no good. Logan with the board. Logan sprints up between the D, and she got Quinn ahead of her. Finds Quinn. Quinn goes up for 2 more and gets the bucket. Sorry for the camera work. Good find. Good job by Logan to be patient and wait for it to open up. Quinn's able to squeeze it from nearly underneath the backboard and get it to go in. Shot no good. Rebound Carly. Carly's going to dribble up with speed. Has it knocked away though, and it's still loose. Carly picks it up, gets it over to Paige. Paige, looking for somewhere to go, finds Carly in the middle. Carly has it knocked away from behind, and they're coming back the other way. Logan's sprinting to catch up. Shot no good. Rebounded by Carly. Carly's going to bring it up the other way. Finds Logan in the middle. Logan goes up for 2 and gets another bucket. Bobcats beginning to open up the lead here now. The sizable size advantage. They're going to call an over and back on that pass. So 5:45 left. Still running. 5:42 on the clock. Callie checks in.
Hey, take over control. Take over control.
And Juliet will check in for Quinn. Nope, sorry, Quinn's staying in. Juliet's in the game though. So Juliet will bring it up from the point guard position. Gets across midcourt, hands it off to Quinn. Quinn tries to set up the play. Gets it over to Logan. Logan tries to find Quinn and gets pushed in the back. They're going to call a foul on the cutting play. So Bobcats will inbound. They get it in. Find Paige. Paige has an open look. Puts it up. No good. Quinn fights for the rebound. Or that's Juliet rather. Juliet grabs the rebound and gets the putback. 38-21 now the score. Bobcats finding their rhythm. Now that's taken away by Quinn. She's got 2 in front of her here. And pulls up for 2 and gets it. 40-21. Quinn nearly gets us another steal. Iowa gets it back though. They get across midcourt. They find an opening now. Callie defending. That's nearly taken away. She goes up for the shot. No good. Rebounded by Black. They kick it out. Now she drives into the paint. Feeds it down low. And oops, she'll draw a foul. Sorry for my camera work here. It was getting a little crazy. 4:30. Still running. 4:28, 4:27. First one no good. Clock continues to run, and Emily will check in for Quinn. She hits that one, so
Here we go, Black.
it's an 18-point game. Under 4 to go. They get into Logan. Logan now feeds it up to Emily. Emily's got 1 defender. She cuts to the middle. Tries to feed it to the back door to Callie, but that pass is taken away. And Iowa's coming back the other way. She drives into the paint, puts up a 2 and gets a bucket. So it's 40-24 now the score. They get it, trying to get it in. Goes through Logan's hands. Iowa gets it back. They find an open look. They're looking for the open look. They swing it. She pulls up for 3. Off the rim, rebounded by Logan. Logan looking for somewhere to go. Hands it off to Juliet. Juliet gets across midcourt. Slows it down, gets it to Emily. Emily over to Paige. Paige tries to beat her defender. Doesn't like it, kicks it back out. Now Emily drives. Holds on to it. Finds Paige cutting. And that's out of bounds. Or foul or out of bounds? Looks like a foul. So Paige will go to the line. 2:50. Clock is continuing to run. All right, so clock 2:30 to go. Rebounded by Iowa. Blocked by Juliet. She keeps it in bounds. Tries to find Paige on the other side. Her shot's no good.
Come on!
And they're going to call a foul on the rebound. And Ellie and Kaysen will check in for the Bobcats. And Iowa will inbound with 2 minutes left.
Hey, go get it, go get it.
They're going to call another foul. And Iowa will inbound with 1:35. Clock continues to run.
Hey, go get it.
She drives, splits the defenders, kicks it out. Three-pointer from the corner is good.
Up.
So 27-40 with 1:25 to go. They get it into Kaysen. Kaysen has one on her. Kicks it out to Juliet. Juliet tries to get around midcourt, does. And nearly has it ripped away.
This is ridiculous.
Juliet called for the foul.
I don't know what
Less than a minute to go.
One more.
And
Bobby.
40 seconds left. She drives the baseline. Callie applies defense there. She pulls up for three. Off the back of the rim, rebounded by Juliet. She's got two in front of her. Kicks it over to Kaysen. Kaysen's got three on her. Gets it up to Juliet. Juliet will get across midcourt. Juliet picks up her dribble, gets it over to Ellie. Back to Juliet. 15 seconds to go. They get it over to Kaysen. And they're gonna dribble the clock out and let it go. And that'll be game. So they're gonna end that one 40-27, the final score. Bobcats claw their way back and win the championship in this one. After losing game one, they fought back and showed a lot of resilience here. These games are extremely physical, and they just kind of took it to them every game here and did not back down. So great job by the Bobcats getting their first tournament win, the tournament championship of the season. Really proud of these girls and the way they played this weekend.
Yeah.